best one.
He
Because
does.
he gets the shoulders and he gets the head movement in there.
Crowder with the stuttering, I mean, you know, he almost did it as well as Shiggy on Instagram. I mean, they got me. They got me.
That's good.
You know, I never knew that I stuttered like that until Shiggy did it on Instagram. I couldn't believe. I was like, I do that? And I went back to the tapes. And I was like, oh, damn, I do. But it's all love. It's all love.
That was good.
It's
all
all
good. I'm sure Big Perk could do a good one. I'm sure Dan could as well. Meanwhile, guys, later in the show, we got plenty to get to.
I can do Perk.
We got to wait for that. Well, Aaron Rodgers used last week's controversy as fuel moving forward. We get into that. Plus, Stephen A. takes us through the must-see dunks from around the association last night. And don't miss Stephen A. and Dan's bold predictions for the second half of the season, which begins tonight. All that and more ahead right here.
Molly? Oh, forget.
Got to wait on that. Let me do this first. Let's revisit what happened in the NBA last night. Kevin Durant scored 30. James Harden had a triple-double as the Nets blew out the Magic for their 6th win in the last 7 games. The Lakers got an OT win over the Heat as Tyler Hero missed 2 3-pointers in the final 9 seconds. Russell Westbrook notched his 2nd straight triple-double, and Malik Monk scored 27 off the bench for LA. And the Warriors improved to an NBA best 10-1 with a 13-point win over Minnesota. Andrew Wiggins scored a season-high 35 points. Steph Curry added 25. Warriors have now won 6 straight. Here's our Brian Windhorst with more on Golden State.
And let me tell you something else. Whispers going around the league right now about Klay Thompson. People are watching him. People are talking to people in the Warriors organization, and they say he looks good.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying he's coming back and he's going to be shooting 40 points in his first quarter.
There ain't nothing wrong with that wrist, though.
But he looks good working out, and that there is a real confidence in there that, especially by the end of the season, Klay is going to be back.
You want to start, Stephen A? At full strength, is Golden State the team to beat?
Yes, they are. Let me tell y'all something right now. The operative words here, Kendrick Perkins, at full strength. Okay, we understand they ain't there yet. We understand that without Klay and without a James Wiseman, that's not the case. But let me tell y'all something right now. Did you see that brother Steph Curry the other night when he dropped 50? Did you see Gary Payton Jr., the modern-day highlight reel, him and Miles Bridges and Anthony Edwards? I'm paying attention to. It's something spectacular to behold. Jordan Poole can flat-out ball. Andrew Wiggins, my apologies. I once said I wouldn't give him away for a bag of cookies because, damn it, he was the quietest #1 overall pick that I'd seen in terms of him putting numbers and you never knew where the hell they came from because it never happened when it mattered. Look at that dunk. Damn. Oh, that's so sweet. That's just so sweet. Okay, the bottom line is this. I can't say that about Andrew Wiggins anymore, okay? This brother's going out there. He's balling. He's being aggressive. The infusion of enthusiasm, of energy, of bravado that Steph Curry has instilled in this team is not something that can be ignored. We know that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter God ever created. We understand that Klay Thompson is a top 5 shooter of all time, okay? We look at a James Wiseman, and the only reason I bring up James Wiseman, KP, is because at 7 feet tall with his skill, despite his youth, if you can win a title with Zaza Pachulia and Andrew Bogut, you can win one with James Wiseman. And I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at Damon Lee, I'm looking at Wiggins, I'm looking at Poole, I'm looking at Toscano. I see the experience and the veteran leadership of an Andre Iguodala. I see the greatness of a Steph Curry. I know that Draymond Green, we all know that he's a basketball savant, needs to improve his shot, but everything else is there. I'm looking at the Golden State Warriors right now, and I'm of the belief that if healthy, I'm talking fully loaded, everybody, with the exception, I mean, we got to take into consideration, I mean, what if Kyrie came back? You know what I mean? I'd pause at that moment. If Kyrie, Harden, and KD were on their A game and playing together, I'd pause. But that is the only team that I believe has the potential to knock off a fully loaded and healthy Golden State Warriors squad. And I don't know if Kyrie's coming back. So to me, it's about those Golden State Warriors. I'm sorry. That's where I'm at with it.
You know what, Stephen A? That's a damn shame. I expect better out of you. And let me tell you why you're wrong. And I get it. The Golden State Warriors are playing some inspiring basketball on both ends of the floor. But one thing that they lack is experience. And experience matters when it comes down to the playoffs. Experience matters.